All right, in the front row, we are back, me and Dev, but Dev today is with me via phone. Dev, say what's up, man.
What's up? We here. A little different connection, but we still here, top 10.
Yeah, that's right. Now, man, we definitely got to get into these playoffs. I really don't want to talk about the Dodgers because that is very, very depressing right now.
I bet you don't. You and none of these fans out here want to talk about that.
No, definitely not, man. It's a very depressing time in LA if you're a Dodger fan. But, what's good right now is these NBA playoffs. The NBA playoffs are rolling. LeBron looks invincible. Boston Celtics are doing the impossible. So I think we should start right there before we get into this boring topic of LeBron, because I really don't want to talk about LeBron, right? Celtics, man, they got the Sixers on the ropes, man. What are you thinking so far?
I didn't expect this. Definitely didn't expect what is happening right now. That's what I didn't expect to happen. I thought, like everybody else thought the Sixers were going to come through and just smash them and take them out. But it's not that I didn't think they were capable. It's just that without Kyrie, without Hayward, obviously he's been going to hurt at first, and then it's just like I'm just like shocked that they're doing what they're doing. Like I just didn't see it happening. Terry Rozier's turning into a little star now.
Right.
They're just clicking. All these rookies, Tatum's balling, Brown is doing good. Like they just play well together. I think Brad Stevens is a great coach. I was reading today, like I know Casey got Coach of the Year, but they said Stevens didn't even get one vote. I'm like, hey, that's not even right. Like I'm doing killing it out here. Like you can't tell me a team that would lose their top two players, two max top players, and some of them would be as high as the Celtics for doing what they're doing. It just what happened.
Yeah, it's like if Stevens gets a couple titles, man, he might be the Belichick of the NBA, man. Just kind of plug and play in his system, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, they were talking about him, like they were saying if he would have stayed out Butler, he was going to turn Butler into like the next Duke. Like he was going to be like the next Mike Krzyzewski and turn like how Duke used to be method, and then Mike Krzyzewski turned that up. So they thought he was going to do that at Butler, but I guess he was like, you know what, I already reached the title game here. Let me go see what the NBA talks about. Get that NBA for my bank account. But he's doing a great job. I mean, I can't hate on him. He's doing great. With the hand that he's dealt, he has a short hand, but he's still making it happen. They're going to be competitive, and I expect them. I'm just looking ahead. I expect them to probably beat the Sixers. I don't see Sixers coming back from 3-0, but I expect the Sixers to maybe put a little charge into LeBron and them. I don't think they're going to win, but I think they can get a game or two from LeBron.
Oh, yeah, very true. And what I was thinking earlier was, how much better does Kyrie Irving really make them? Like, could this team be that much better with Kyrie Irving, or would Kyrie Irving, the kind of ball-dominant style that he has? I mean, I know this year he was averaging a little bit more assists than normal, but does Kyrie Irving really make that team that much better?
I mean, he definitely makes them better because they're still, at the end of the day, when they need a bucket at the end of the game, they don't have that person I still feel like right now. Like, they haven't really had to come to that situation. I think, honestly, they've had some close games with the Sixers, but I think it's been the Sixers messing up. I think their coach has kind of fumbled away a couple of these games, and it's not something. A lot of these things is what the Sixers are doing wrong, like fumbled away games. They had the 22-point lead in one of the games, and they were up. I think they've been up in every single game, like by double digits or something like that. And they just seem how to blow these leads. So I think this is part of it is the Sixers too, man. With the Sixers, but as far as that, Kyrie, I just feel like he would be that guy at the end of the game when they need a bucket to go to. They haven't really had to be faced with that situation yet. But I think next round they'll see when they're playing against LeBron is going to be that guy. Like, who's going to be able to match basket to basket with LeBron? Like you see last night, you saw Chris Paul coming, but then you saw Donovan Mitchell was going back and forth with him. But then when Donovan Mitchell got hurt, it was game over. So Utah doesn't have that guy, that one guy that can do that, and that's what they're missing. So I think that's kind of what the Celtics will miss too.
Yeah, definitely. Now, going into that series, I mean, saying that Boston ends up closing out the 76ers, how do you think the Celtics play against the Cavs? I mean, they're defensively great, very long team. They got that savvy vet with Horford and a bunch of good young players. All of them are kind of rough and tough guys. And yeah, like I said, really good defenders. Do you think they slow down LeBron at all?
I mean, when you say slow down, they might, like I said, they might get a game or two. Like that might.
Wow.
I don't see them getting a series. I don't see them. There's no way. I don't see any possibility of them winning the series short of LeBron getting hurt. I don't see any way of them winning the series. Like, I just don't see it. Like I'm telling you, like yeah, it looks good, but I just feel like let me take a step back. I think we crowned the Sixers too early. Everyone was saying the Sixers are going to be the team in the finals. The they're looking good. But I think it's a lot of the Sixers aren't who we thought they were either. So I don't see that the Sixers can compete with LeBron. Like I said, 1, maybe 2, but I think LeBron's going to show them who's boss. LeBron has that experience. There's no way LeBron's about to lose to this team full of rookies with no marquee player. LeBron's not about to lose to this team to not go to the finals for, what is it, 7 or 8 in a row? Whatever it is, he's not about to lose to this team. So good luck to them, but it's not going to happen. LeBron's not losing this series.
Yeah, I mean, it's easily, yeah, you could see LeBron easily beating these guys, but I don't know, something about Boston, just with that confidence they have and that continuity and that chemistry that team has. I mean, I feel like they do have a legit shot, maybe even taking the series 7 games.
I think that continuity and chemistry stuff only goes so far, but when you look at LeBron, the best player in the world, arguably the best player ever, that continuity and chemistry stuff go out the window, bro. That don't matter when you got LeBron there. Like, I don't care about your chemistry and your continuity. They got LeBron and dope. All that goes out the window, man. This ain't the Sixers. You're not playing against Joel Embiid. You're not playing against Ben Simmons. Like, playing against LeBron. Like, that's just all different another animal that they're not ready for. I don't care what game plan you got. You game plan for everything in the world. That's LeBron.
Yeah, very true. I mean, but so let's say your prediction comes true. The Cavs get back to the finals. They're gonna play the Warriors because I think the Warriors beat the Houston Rockets in 5, maybe 6 games. There's no chance LeBron has no chance against the Celtics or against the Warriors, right?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm never gonna say he has no chance.
Wow, here we go.
I'm just letting you know. I'm not gonna say there's no chance. Like, he has a chance, but I don't think I personally think the Warriors will win. The Warriors are a better team. Yes, but I don't think it's one of those no chance. Like, he has no chance. Like, nah. I'll never say that with a team with LeBron on that team. I'll never say he has no chance. Nah.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say it for you. LeBron has no chance of beating the Warriors. And if it's the Rockets, I don't think he has a chance beating the Rockets either. But
I think he would beat the Rockets. The Rockets are going to go down. I think that would be a lot. I think that would be like a 4-2 type deal with the Rockets. They got ready for that.
Hey,
I don't think the Rockets have a chance. The Rockets don't have a chance. The Rockets are done deal. Get out of here.
Now, but the other night, Donovan Mitchell did a little trash talk after the game, saying that Harden needs every call in order to be the MVP. Then screw it. In other words, do you think Donovan Mitchell has a point there? I mean, James Harden does get all these calls.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he needs that to be MVP, but it is like he does get a lot of calls. Like, it's like ridiculous to me. Sometimes I feel like, and a lot of times I see the refs calling calls before they're even fouled.
Oh, yes.
Anticipating fouls. And I don't like that. That's what I don't like. Like, I don't like that anticipating fouls. Like, that's what's not cool to me. Like, he does a lot of flopping. He does a lot of manipulation, as you will say, to get the refs on his side. But I don't like that. Like, he does drive a lot too, but a lot of times these fouls I don't think are warranted. So Donovan Mitchell does have some kind of a point, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Western Conference Finals, I think they start on Monday.
The Rockets are going to lose that home court advantage on Monday.
Yeah, that was my next question. How many games do you think that series goes?
5.
5?
6 maybe.
Yeah,
I'm looking at 5.
All right, so me and you are on the same page. We're on the same page with that 5.
I think, like, the Warriors are like, the Rockets, like Draymond said, they were talking about it. Now here it is. Now they about to see what they've been talking about. They wanted. The Rockets have been talking since last year. And they talking about they built their team to beat the Warriors and they got the best shot in this. Well, here it is. All that talking comes down to what you wanted. You got it, and I think the Warriors should be more than ready. More than ready. I feel like, especially like Curry looked like the last couple of games. Curry looked like he's getting back to himself. You know how healthy he's been. I mean, how much rest he's had. He's been off for how long? 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Almost 2 months. So he's been had a lot of time to rest that body. Durant was hurt. I think that helped them a lot. A lot of their players were injured most of the season. So they've all pretty much been able to rest and get right. So I think they'd like to be able to turn it up to another notch right now. The Rockets are still there. Yeah,
and the way Durant looked in that last game, Durant looks Durant ready right now. Just lights out, super efficient. Everything he throws up goes in, looking good defensively. I know last year they were saying in the finals that Kevin Durant is the new best player in the league. LeBron looks like he kind of stole that back, but I think if Durant balls out against Houston and really leads the charge, and then once again balls out in the finals, I mean, which way are we leaning? Are we still saying LeBron, or are we going back to Durant again?
I'm still saying LeBron winning, bro. I just put it simple as this. I would put it like this. This is how I look at this. If you switch them right now, or if you switch them at the end of the season when the Cavs don't make the playoffs, like how high would the Cavs have been? Like Durant, we've seen Durant as the man. I feel like, and I don't think he can carry a team like LeBron can. Like Durant's in a perfect situation right now where he doesn't have to. All the pressure is not on him. He's got Klay Thompson. He has Steph. He has a superstar squad, so he can just still kind of be there, be the man. But he's not like he knows it's easier. I don't feel he can do what LeBron. LeBron's carrying that. LeBron's been carrying that team to the finals every year, doing it pretty much on his back. Like I don't think KD would have been able to do that if he put him in the Cavs situation right now.
Yeah, but remember
I don't think he's a better player than LeBron.
Remember though, this year LeBron doesn't have Kyrie Irving scoring 28 points a game, so it's gonna be.
And look what he's still doing. I think if honestly switch those players in the first round series, the Cavs might lose to the Pacers if they have KD instead of LeBron.
I think the Cavs would have lost to the Pacers if the Pacers coach would have made some better calls down the stretch of those games. I think a lot of those games losses.
But I'm just saying, if you switch it, I think that's a loss for the Cavs. Like if you want to talk about who's a better player, I just think you switch their teams and you'll see. The Warriors probably the best team ever. You split LeBron on that team. LeBron probably averaged 15 assists a game playing on that team.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, well, Durant's more of a scoring type. So we both got Warriors in 5, and you got Cavs in 5 over the Celtics. I got Celtics.
You really have the Celtics winning this?
I don't know. I just like the nitty gritty style they're playing. I mean, come on. I mean, it's obviously like I know LeBron's gonna win. It's like watching Floyd Mayweather fight. Like you think everybody coming up has a good shot to beat him, but ultimately in the end, he knows he's gonna get through. So it's just like I want the Celtics to kind of make things, because you know what, that's a better matchup in the finals anyway. The Celtics played the Warriors really good this year, so.
Get out of here! Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see the Celtics.
I think it would be exciting.
Without them versus Toronto, they'll get swept.
You know, and that way LeBron can just get home that much faster and get his stuff packed and get out to LA.
We'll see, man. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, well, last thing for you. Shaq said on his podcast that he says LeBron and Paul George are coming here to the Lakers. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's what everyone was saying for over a year. You know, that was the buzz, and then it kind of died down, and then they were saying no LeBron. I don't know. I think at this point, all cards are on the table still. I truly feel like LeBron hasn't made up his mind. I feel that. I do feel Paul George has made up his mind, and he's coming to LA. I think that's done. But the LeBron piece, I don't know. Like, I still think he doesn't even know. I think he wants to see how this finals play out, go from there. But I think Paul George, yes.
I think Paul George is already parked here somewhere. He's already waiting for practice to start. So, but yeah, last thing for me, Triple G fought this weekend, did his thing, knocked the guy out in 2 rounds. He was a nobody, did what he's supposed to do.
Exactly.
Doesn't look like Canelo might. I don't think they'll fight in September. I think Canelo's going to want a tune-up fight. So Triple G's going to fight probably someone else. And but then this weekend, we got Lomachenko, who I think is the baddest man in boxing, doing his thing against Linares. It's going to be a good fight because Lomachenko's moving up weight. So we got an exciting fight this weekend. And we got the NBA playoffs.
Is that what we're going to sell it as? Because we know Lomachenko about to put dude on his back real early. We know that, right?
I mean,
if you want to go ahead and sell it, go ahead and sell it.
I don't know, man. I mean, Linares is really, really good. This is a fight that maybe could go all 12. But Lomachenko is, superhuman to some point. So you never know, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think this dude's going on his back. Like every other fight, I need to see Lomachenko fight a marquee fighter his next fight, or asaptual is my way I like to say. I don't want to see him fight nobody else. I don't want to see him fight nobody other than these other bums. I want to see him fight like these middle tier guys. I want to fight on the cusp guys. I need him to fight somebody that got a belt in their hair. I need him to fight somebody that we know. I need him to fight somebody that we really truly can feel like, okay, we don't know for sure he's gonna win this. Like, this is how I was feeling about Triple G and Triple G. But Triple G, I'm not sure with Lomachenko if he's getting dodged by everybody like Triple G was for years. I know for years nobody wants to fight Triple G. So I don't know if that's the same situation with Lomachenko, but I would like to see him fight for more marquee names.
Yeah, I mean, as far as marquee names go for Lomachenko, this might be kind of the guy who's the best fighter he's ever fought. I mean, they said that last time about Rigondeaux, and Rigondeaux quit.
We were hyped. I was hyped about Rigondeaux. Like, I had seen Rigondeaux fight. I was like, Rigondeaux, I remember on my podcast, I was like, Rigondeaux about to give Lomachenko some run for his money. Then I turned that fight on. Rigondeaux straight quit in his corner, quit. Nah, cut my gloves off. I'm done. I could not believe that when I saw that, man. He made that man quit.
Yeah, definitely, man. I hope this fight is a little bit more action-packed and exciting, so we'll see. But you know what, Dev? I think that's a good stopping point for this week. We got a lot of action to cover coming up next week when the Western and Eastern Conference Finals kicks underway. So, that's if the...
in the next episode, too, I'm not going to let you get off with no Dodger talk. We're going to have to discuss this. We're going to have to bring all this...
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. We're...
Hey, we can't... Hey, if we're going to be real... If we're going to be this real podcast like we want to be and we are, we got to talk about the good and the bad. We ain't going to hide from the bad stuff. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it. So
man, I forgot the season started, bro. I forgot the season even started.
Yeah, season started. I'm sure a lot of the Dodgers fans forgot, but I'm not going to let y'all forget. Next week, we got Dodgers talk for y'all.
All right, for sure. Hey, Dev, tell them where they can find you.
All the social media platforms, Mr._D White. And yeah, that's me. Follow me. All
right, guys. I'm at C_Rod Sports LA, C_Rod Sports LA on Twitter. Hit me up there, InTheFrontRow.com, and we'll talk to you guys again next week.
Yes, sir.